So welcome back. So we are doing problems and ratio and proportion exercise 4. So we'll continue the class. So the next problem is a local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. If it won 25% of them and lost the rest, how many matches did it lose? Okay. So now the number of matches played. Number of matches played is equal to 20. So 25% of them of the matches they won and the rest they lost. So the number of matches, the percentage of win is 25%. Okay. Now we'll find out the percentage of the matches lost. So the percentage of the matches they lose is equal to, it is just 100 minus 25 you will get 75%. So 75% of the matches they lost. Now we have to find out how many matches they lose. That means they already lost 75%. That we have to find out in number. So for that, what you have to do, out of 20 matches they lost 75%. So write 75 by 100. Then you can eliminate this in 2 you can cancel. 2 ones are 2 5s are 2 ones are 2 5s are. So 5 ones are 5 15s are. So therefore how many matches they lost? Therefore 15 matches they lost. Okay. So this is completed. Next problem. In every gram of gold, a goldsmith mixes 0.25 grams of silver, 0.05 grams of copper. So what is the percentage of gold, silver and copper in every 1 gram of gold? Remember, it is 1 gram of gold. So first we write in 1 gram. We calculate all these things now. So in 1 gram what we have? 0.25 grams silver. So how much silver we have? Silver is 0.25 grams. Then 0.05 grams copper. 0.05 grams of copper. Now in 1 gram of gold, these two are combined. So now how much gold they have mixed now? So now what is how much grams of gold we have? From 1 gram we need to subtract 0.25 plus 0.05. Add these two and subtract it from 1. We'll get the gold, quantity of gold. 5, 2, not 5, sorry, it is 10. Then it is 3.0, it is 0.3. So 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7 grams, right? So gold is 0.7 grams. Now what we have to do is we have to find out the percentage of gold, silver and copper. Now percentage of gold. So percentage of gold. So gold is how many grams? 0.7. See, the 0.7 grams of gold in 1 gram. So 0.7 by 1 into 100, because we have to convert into percentage. So 0.7 can be written as 7 by 10 into 100. 0, 0 cancel. So 7 tens are 70. It is 70%. Then percentage of silver. So percentage of silver is 0. See, first 0.25 we have by 1 into 100. So 0.25 can be written as 25 by 100 into 100. 100 cancels. We get 25%. Then after that, percentage of percentage of copper. Percentage of copper. So copper is 0.05 by 1 into 100. So this is 5 by 100 into 100. 100 cancels. We get 5%. Right? So this is completed. So now the next topic is profit and loss. Right? So the profit and loss. Here in this profit and loss, we have some formulas. So you have to by heart these formulas and then you have to start the exercise. It's my advice is before doing the problems, concentrate on these formulas. Then you'll understand all the problems. Okay. So first is profit. What is profit? It is selling price minus cost price. See, what is profit? Selling price minus cost price. See, suppose a person purchased a pen for 10 rupees. Okay, a person purchased a pen for 10 rupees. Now he is selling that pen for 12 rupees. Right? So, what is profit? The profit is 2 rupees. How you can say it is 2 rupees? The profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price. So, this is a formula. Selling price minus cost price. Right? Now, after that, loss. So, for loss also, suppose the cost price of a pen is 10 rupees and the person sold it for 8 rupees. So, clearly the loss is 2 rupees. So, what is loss? It is cost price minus selling price. So, this is cost price minus selling price. You can remember like that. With an example, you can refer these formulas. Now, but here percentage of profit. So, how to find the percentage of profit? So, first we have to find out the profit by CP. Profit by cost price into 100. That is percentage of profit. Then loss percent. What is loss percent? First you have to find out loss. So loss, for finding loss we have this. So loss, after finding the loss by CP into 100. Then after that, see, these are all formulas. I think up till here you know these formulas in your lower classes. But now it is selling price. Now again we got the selling price. So when you have to use the selling price, we have to use the selling price when the gain percent is given. In the problem it will be mentioned when the gain percent is given, how to find the selling price. So selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus gain percent by 100. See, selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus gain percent by 100. Next, again the selling price when the loss percent is given in the problem. So selling price is equal to cost price into 100 minus loss percent by 100. So this you have to use when the loss percent is given. The above one we have to use when gain percent is given. Right? Now after that, the next one is again cost price. Now this cost price when gain percent is given. So how to remember this one? See, just cross multiply this CP. Already you have CP here. If I cross multiply, I'll get SP into 100, SP into 100 by 100 plus gain percent. See, SP into 100, cross multiply, SP into 100 by 100 plus gain percent goes to denominator. So this is cost price. Then after that, again cost price we have to find out when the loss percent is given in the problem. So from here only I am getting this. So cost price, just leave this CP here. SP into 100, SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percent. SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percent. This is CP. Then after that, discount. So discount is nothing but marked price minus selling price. So suppose you are purchasing a shirt. Suppose the marked price on the shirt is 1000 rupees. The shopkeeper gives a discount. So discount is some, they'll give a discount of 200 rupees. Then what is the selling price? It is 800 rupees. So here the discount we can calculate by using marked price minus selling price. Or we can give an example like this. So marked price is 1000 rupees and you have purchased, you paid him 800 rupees. So what is the discount? 200 rupees. So he is selling the same shirt to 800 rupees for you. So what is the discount he is giving? 200 rupees. So discount is equal to marked price minus selling price. Okay. So these are the very, very important formulas. By heart this and you start the exercise. So next problem. See, in exercise 5 we have the problems on profit and loss. So first problem is a shopkeeper bought a suitcase for rupees 480. See here, bought means cost price and sold it for 540, that is selling price. So find his gain percent. So he got gain. So what is the cost price? The cost price of a suitcase is rupees 480. And what is the selling price? Selling price is 540. So cost price is 480, selling price is 540. So now he got a gain. So what is that gain? Gain or profit both are same. Gain is equal to selling price minus cost price. Gain or profit, it is same. So gain is equal to selling price is 540 minus 480. So we subtract 0. 14 minus 8 is 6. So what is the gain he got? Gain is rupees 60 rupees he got gain. So after getting this gain, we have to find out gain percent. Gain percent or profit percent is same. That is profit by CP into 100. Or we can say gain by CP into 100. Okay, profit by CP into 100 or gain by CP into 100 is same. So what is gain here? Gain is 60 rupees by CP. CP is 480 into 100. So now we'll calculate this. 0, 0 is can cancel. 6 ones are 6, 8s are. Still we can cancel this. 4 2s are 8, 4 25s are. So we are getting 25 by 2. So if you divide this, 2 12s are 24, remainder 1. So it is 12 1 by 2%. So what is the gain percent? It is 12 1 by 2%. So second problem. Ajay bought a TV for rupees 15,000 and sold it for 14,100. Find the loss percent. So first we write the cost price of a TV. Television. It is rupees 15,000. Sold it. That means selling price of a TV. That is rupees 14,100. So here cost price is 15,000, selling price is 14,100. So you got a loss. So what is loss? Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Now we'll substitute now. So that is 15,000 minus 14,100. 14,100 and 15,000. It is nothing but 900. So what is loss? It is 900 rupees. Now we have to find out loss percent. So what is loss percent? It is loss by CP into 100. So loss is 900 and what is CP? It is 15,000 into 100. So here what we do is 2 zeros in the numerator, 2 zeros in the denominator. 1 0 in the denominator, 1 0 in the numerator cancels. Now we have 90 by 15. 15 ones are 15, 15 6 are 90. So what is loss percent? Loss is nothing but it is 6%. So this is completed. Right. So next problem. Ramu sold a plot of land for 2,40,000, gaining 20%. For how much did he purchase the plot? So we have to find out the cost price. Now here sold, selling price. So what is the selling price of a plot? It is rupees 2,40,000 is the selling price. Now gain is given. So what is the gain on this transaction? Gain percent on this transaction is 20%. Now we have to find out the cost price. Now what is the formula of cost price when we have gain? Cost price is equal to selling price into 100 by 100 plus the gain percent. So this is a formula. You have to remember this. Now we will substitute. So cost price is equal to selling price. It is 2,40,000, right? It is 2,40,000 into 100 by 100 plus gain percent. So what is gain? It is 20%. Just write 20, right? Now 100 plus 20 will become 120. So the cost price is equal to 2,40,000 into 100 by 120. So if you calculate this, we'll get the cost price. So what I do is I'll eliminate 0, 0, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 zeros are 0, 12 twos are 24, 12 zeros are 0, only one 0 is eliminated, 2 zeros are left out. So add those 2 zeros, right? 12 twos are 24, 12 zeros are 0, 12 zeros are 0, 12 zeros are 0. Okay, so already we cancel these two. Now we get cost price is equal to 2000 into 100. So that is, if you multiply 0, 0, 0, 3 zeros, you write 100 into 2 will become 200. So what is the cost price of that plot? It is rupees 2 lakhs. Okay, so this is completed.